Internal Revenue Service IRS tax news. IRS highlights online resources during Small Business Week. Many resources available in multiple languages. IR 2020-218, September 22nd, 2020, Washington. In support of the National Small Business Week, there's a link to that here, September 22nd to the 24th. The Internal Revenue Service is emphasizing the many IRS online resources available to help small business owners and self-employed individuals handle the tax aspects of their business. Resources in multiple languages. The IRS has a long history of providing resources in Spanish and commonly provided products in Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, and Russian, such as the Small Business and Self-Employed Tax Center. So there's a link to that here, the Small Business and Self-Employed Tax Center. The Small Business and Self-Employed Tax Center, there's a link to that here, features links to a variety of useful tools and common forms with instruction. The center information ranging from how to get an employer identification number, there's a link to that here, online to tips about IRS audits. To help more people, the IRS is translating other tax resources into languages. So there's a link to the languages here. In the meantime, the IRS is offering basic tax information in 20 languages, including a section on filing for a business. Resources for coronavirus tax relief. The IRS has a dedicated page on irs.gov on coronavirus tax relief for businesses and tax-exempt entities. There's a link to that here. Here, business owners can get information about credits that may apply to them, such as employer tax credits. There's a link to that here, and answers to questions frequently asked about their credits. Other small business resources. IRS social media. There's a link to social media here. On Thursday, September 22nd at 2 p.m. Eastern, join Twitter chat, IRS tips for small business owners, hosted by IRS at IRS News. So get tips, help small business navigate the unique challenges brought from the COVID-19. Follow along using hashtag IRS Small Business, SMALLBIZ. Information for small businesses is also available through the IRS social media channels, including tax tips and other resources. Spread these messages by sharing these hashtags. I won't read the hashtags, but you can take a look at them. There'll be a link into this in the description, so you can look at those. Self-Employed Individual Tax Center, a resource for sole proprietors and others who are in business for themselves. And there's a link to the Self-Employed Individual Tax Center here. The center has many useful tips and references to tax rules and self-employed persons who may need to know. Gig Economy Center. So this is for the gig economy. There's a link to that here. A resource for people who earn income providing on-demand work, services, or goods. Often it's through digital platforms such as an app or a website. So many more people are in the gig economy, and there's kind of like special needs or whatnot that the IRS, or special concerns the IRS has with the gig economy. So if you're working on a platform or have a side business, or if your primary business is in the gig economy area, you might want to check those out with regards to your IRS tax needs. So online learning and educational products, there's a link to that here. A page with tools to help taxpayers learn about taxes in their own time and at their own pace. For example, the IRS tax calendar for businesses and self-employed, there's a link to that here, has imported tax dates for businesses. IRS YouTube channel, so there's a YouTube channel here, there's a link to that here. Watch videos for small businesses on the small business playlist, there's a link to the small business playlist. E-News for small businesses, there's a link to that here. A free electronic mail service that offers tax information for small business owners and self-employed individuals, including reminders, tips, special announcements.